just because it's a little hard to understand at first, and then when it unwraps, it's just like so amazing. So Jesus gives a parable about a rich man who has a steward who's put in charge of all the affairs of his wealth and of his property. Well, the steward was reckless. It doesn't say that he was actually being devious and stealing money, nothing like that. He was just careless with the rich man's possessions. He's called in for accountability, and it's found out, yes, he was reckless, and he gets fired. Well, the steward leaves and is just thinking, what am I going to do now? I'm not strong enough to be a ditch digger. I'm too proud to beg. So he comes up with an idea. Before he actually leaves the house, he still has access to the books, and he goes to one man and he says to him, okay, in your agreement, when you signed what you're going to give to my master, your agreement of what you owed him, how much was it? And he said, well, it was 100 measures of oil. And he says, okay, you have 100 measures of oil, but listen, I slides the paper across, make it 50 and sign it. So the man was suddenly forgiven, owing 50 measures of oil. The next man with wheat, how much do you owe him? Well, I owe him 100 parts of wheat. And he says, okay, that's your signature's on that, but we're going to change it. Just make it 80. Well, these people are actually thinking that this guy is absolutely amazing. Look what he did to me. He saved me a ton of money. Well, the master of that steward, before he leaves the house, realizes he commends him, but not because what he did was all that great. It hurt him financially, but he's saying, man, that guy was shrewd. Maybe I don't appreciate what he did, but that was a lot of wisdom. Well, why did the man do it? Because he realized when he gets kicked out of the rich man's house, he's going to need some favors. He might need a place to stay for a while. So what's he going to do? He's going to go to the people that he forgave the magnitude of their indebtedness. We're told in there he didn't just do it for two, he did it for many. And you know what Jesus says about this man? He says, you know what? The people of this world sometimes are more shrewd concerning money and its use than the children of light. The followers of God are shrewd with their money. So here's what Jesus said. The master praised the unrighteous steward because he acted shrewdly. For the sons of this age are more shrewd in the relation to their own kind than the sons of light. And I say to you, make friends for yourself by means of the mammon of unrighteousness, that when it fails, they may receive you into the eternal dwellings. Jesus said this world uses money to win favors from their own kind, other people that are in the world. But Jesus is just saying this. But the children of light, the people who love God and follow him, use their money to invest in heaven. And the Lord says when that man invests in others in righteousness in heaven, that when they get to heaven, the people there will just say, hey man, you were so good to me when we walked the earth. I want you to come and visit me at my eternal dwelling place. Jesus is letting us know the money in this world is earthly, but you can invest it in heaven. And if you invest it in heaven, there's eternal rewards.